everyone, welcome to my next episode of my grade 9 series named Inverse Variations. So as we can see the title of this video, we will discuss that lesson. So here are our objectives before we start. At the end of this lesson video, we should be able to familiarize the important concepts of inverse variation. Also, we should be able to identify problems that involve inverse variation. So what is an inverse variation? So basically, ito ang opposite ng direct variation. So if the direct variation is a relationship that x and y varies directly each other, this time inverse variation is a relationship between x and y varies inversely each other. So ibig sabihin yan magbigay ako ng halimbawa. So kung mag-increase si x, mag-increase din si y. That is direct variation. Sa inverse variation naman, kung mag-increase naman si x, mag-decrease naman si y. So, basically, sa inverse, ang x and y are, kumbaga parang in the opposite direction. And anyway, so an inverse variation is expressed in this way. So, y is equal to k over x, where k is the constant. Okay? So, also, such variation where the product of x and y, or k, is equal to y times x. Okay. So, we will discuss this detail later because I will show you an example. Okay? Okay. I said it's constant. Okay. So let us identify. So identify if this table of values present an inverse variation. Okay. Okay. So punta muna tayo sa unang halimbawa. So titignan natin kung itong table of values mo to ay nag-represent ng inverse variation. Okay? So titignan natin. So as we can see here, the values of y are decreasing while the values of x are increasing. So bumaba. So pababa ang values ng y habang si x naman ay pataas. So y is going down while x is going up. Okay? So in number 2, when we multiply each values horizontally, all of them have the same product. This implies that they have a common constant. So ano ibig sabihin yan? Kapag i-multiply natin si y and x horizontally, each pair, makikita natin na pares lang sila. For example, so 12 times 1 is equal to 12. So 6 times 2 is equal to 12. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. And 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So nakita natin na pares lang yung product nila bawat pair. So therefore, they have a common constant, which is this equation. Okay? So therefore, the table of values is presenting an inverse variation. So ito ang mga steps paano ka maka-identify if a certain table of values present an inverse variation. So, punta naman tayo sa pangalawang halimbawa. Okay? Okay, I want you to pause this video first and analyze it. So, if you're done, let us see kung tama ang analysis niyo. So, titingnan natin, okay? Okay. So, as we can see here, the values of x and y are neither increasing nor decreasing. So, nakikita natin, although we can see that y is decreasing, pero kung makita naman natin si x, parang wala naman siyang order. Parang it is randomly positioned. Okay? So when we multiply each values horizontally, they have different products. So kung i-multiply mo lang ito sila, magkakaiba lang sila ng product. So therefore, wala naman silang common constant. So therefore, the table of values is not an inverse variation. So gano'n lang po siya paano malaman ang isang table of values kung it represents an inverse variation. Okay. So, ito ang mga insights makukuha natin galing sa mga halimbawa na na-identify natin. Okay? So, in order to determine whenever a table of values present an inverse variation, it should meet these two rules. So, dapat the values of y and x should be inversely vary each other. Meaning, if x is increasing, y is decreasing. The same manner if x is decreasing. If you multiply one value of x with one value of y horizontally, ang product nila ay dapat makaparehas sa iba. So, kagaya ng kanina, so if we just multiply the x and y horizontally, yung pair, dapat makapares sila sa products ng ibang pairs. Kasi kung hindi siya inverse variation. Okay, so punta naman tayo dito. So, let us convert this into a mathematical expression. If y varies inversely as 5 times the value of x. So, let's convert it. So, unang-una, kailangan natin magsagawa ng phrase analysis. So, kailangan natin i-highlight ang mga importanteng detalye dito, kagaya ng y varies inversely at 5 times the value of x. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? So, ang meaning ng y varies inversely ay it means that this sentence implies an inverse variation. So, i-remember nyo yan. Varies inversely, inverse variation. Okay? So, ano may ibig sabihin na 5 times the value of x? So, it means it's 5x because we know that 5 times x is equal to 5x. So, since we know that the sentence implies an inverse variation, okay? Okay, so we know that is an inverse variation. But since sabi dito the 5 times the value of x, kailangan lang natin substitute ng x ng 5x kasi yan sinasabi sa problem. Yun lang yan siya. So after that, yun na yung sagot. Okay, so mag-pause muna tayo dito. So merong part 2 ng video na to which will be uploaded at this same time as this video. So sa part 2 na to ay mag-focus tayo sa solving problems involving inverse variations. But at the same time din, we will continue to explore the other example how to convert. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. So hit a like. So this is the end of part 1. Thank you.